What's up everyone, Blade here, and inside today's video we're going to be looking at Duet Night Abyss, which is something new on the channel. Now this is coming out very soon on the 28th, and I've been keeping a close eye on this ever since I want to say 2 months ago, where they had a giant global live stream that released a lot of cool things. Some of them being now that characters are no longer in gacha, and gacha has been removed from this game immediately. Yeah, you heard that right. Gacha has been removed from the game itself, and a lot of other things such as I can grind for whatever I want. So this got my attention a lot, especially back then, and I wanted to talk about it today, seeing that it's most likely going to be a new staple on the channel. Now, what does this mean for P5X? It doesn't mean anything, you guys. P5X will always be here. This will be our second main game, most likely. And then for Genshin Squadra, that's going to be kind of like a third game that we just do every now and again. So hopefully you guys are very supportive over it here, but let's talk more about the game. Now, this game, as I did say, is releasing globally on the 28th here this month. And that's why I'm trying to come out with these videos now. For some of you guys who don't know exactly what it is, think of Warframe, but kind of mixed with just anime itself here into a huge hack and slash. The whole deal is going to be 3D combat at its core mainly, with different loadouts that on each of these characters are not bound to a character weapon itself. Yes, you heard that right. Every character can use any weapon that you do want to. They do have, of course, their specialized weapons, but they can use whatever they want for all different types of gameplay. Another cool thing about this whole game is both the story itself has dual perspective, hence the name being Duet Night Abyss itself. We have a main character, or at least two main characters, one of them being male and the other one female, that each perspective can shift depending on the act that you're doing. Each of these are going to have their own little aspects, and depending on your answers as well, might can change the story itself. So you might want to read and actually listen to this one a little bit more. Good part of this as well, it has some very swift movements alongside of the hack and slash aspects, with some cool little background in all type aspects here that you guys are going to see today. Now, this is just a small little glimpse into everything that I have here. I got two videos that I want to show you guys, one of them being their trailer that they showed on the huge live stream, and then some information regarding inside the live stream itself that a lot of you guys might be interested in seeing. But the game has different perspectives. It has a lot of foolish things here that you also can play with your friends, and it's not a only single player aspect. And what's another good thing is now we don't have to really summon for characters themselves. We only have to buy cosmetics from the looks of it. And if you really wanted to buy that character or get that character early, you very well can do so. Now, currently for pre-registration wise, they ended up hitting almost their max amount of pre-registers. We're currently at 15 mil, which is awesome to actually see here. And I'm actually excited to see if we can get even higher to get more of these extra things here. But it looks like we've already hit everything that we needed, because this is only 10K and stuff. So it looks like we're already good. I don't know if they're going to be adding more to this, but it'll be awesome to see. But the character design inside this game is actually pretty awesome as well. We have, of course, the first character I ended up seeing a long time ago. And then this was one of the main characters that you saw inside the game as well, including one of the antagonists by the looks of it that we ended up seeing in one of the trailers. They also have a couple cute characters, such as this one right here, which is Truffle and Filbert. We actually got shown them recently, I feel like, because I think my first time seeing them was in the global launch trailer. It was actually kind of cute seeing the little start of it there, but recently I didn't know that they were gonna have male characters, and they have male characters as well who are looking freaking sick. So as always, we're gonna be going ahead and checking that out as well. But I've been for a little while too long to my at least wanting here, so I want to go ahead and show you guys the trailer to see if you guys would be interested in this. I'll have some small commentation here, but really just enjoy the show.
Our story began with the gift of the Heaven Tree, a divine blessing that birthed abundance and marked the dawn of civilization. But the Golden Age was short-lived. From plenty rose greed, from fear, fury. Solarians and Charons crossed blades once more, another turn in the endless spiral of strife. Children of fate, your paths now entwine. Step forward and seek the origin, and the reckoning long buried beneath the sands of time.
Now we get a good look at one of our main characters, and then one of the side characters that we can have here. Who's being honest here? Like, it actually looks pretty darn cool. I get that some of this is more like cutscene-ish stuff right here, but it does look pretty dope how they at least showcase it off. Oh, there's a little pig. There we go. That's one of the few characters that looks very cute. Okay, well, and then finally, my favorite character at the end, just because I'm a musician, I love violins, and this captivated me instantaneously because I'm a sucker for it. So, you know, I couldn't pass it up. You know, couldn't pass it up. The character looked freaking beautiful, and a lot of things inside this trailer really caught me off guard. So now that we actually went over that a little bit, we've been able to check out some of the characters here. One of the few things I also wanted to go over was at least some of the aspects in the game. Now, I have separate videos going deeper into these aspects here, but I have a few that you guys might actually want to see. So one of the first things that we need to look at is the characters. Now, characters was actually clarified even more during this live stream around, I think it was 36 minutes or so here, where we were actually able to see how we're getting these guys. So if we go ahead and let's play a little bit further, I think it's set to 57 here. Yep, okay. We have the various ways of getting these characters. Now, essentially, you're able to get them from daily commissions, weekly commissions, field commission letters themselves, which are all going to be part of our, like, just, I guess, their daily grinding itself. And then we're able to collect these said shards. These shards can be grinded as well during different missions, I'm guessing here. And eventually, after getting enough shards, we can get the character. Now, before anyone says, it's a shard system, don't worry. It's not as much as you guys think it is. Then we have, of course, for some of the people who just want to get the character outright, a buying system to directly buy. You do not have to pull for the characters themselves. You can just straight up buy them out and be able to play them immediately, which I think is cool to actually have both sides of the coin here, seeing that, hey, if you want to be a grinder, you can do so. If there's a character that you truly want and you want to directly buy it, you can also do so, and you're eventually going to get this character no matter what. Now, the weapon system is a little bit different from at least what I know here, but you can very well grind up the weapon themselves. As for the shard buying system, they go over this more inside of the stream being at 37:58 here, in which show us a little bit of how the menu does look here. And the menu is somewhat like this, where you go in here, you're able to buy out the actual shards you want. And I'm guessing it's going to be for some type of in-game currency / also buying just regular purchases in game, which can go either way. It's perfectly fine to me here, because the amount of shards that you do need is not actually that many. I was expecting you to see like 50 or 100, something like that, especially since we're allowed to grind the shards. But apparently, the only amount that you need is a 30 amount. And we get to see at least a little bit of the loadout, how everything does look here on the sides here, which I actually do like how the layout looks for the entire game so far. But you have the 30 shards down below here, and once you, of course, you get the 30 shards, you go ahead and click it, and they go through this animation, and it shows you the character itself, which, by the way, the artwork looks absolutely amazing. It's just going to get crazier if the game does well, so I really am excited about that. Now, some of you guys may have a little couple questions, such as how are they going to get their money, where it's come from, is something going to like give us various different buffs or anything like that. From what they've told us so far, all the money is going to be cosmetic value. So you can dye your outfits, you get these special outfits such as the costume on here as a concept. And with this concept, of course, as I did say, you can dye them and you can get parts of it. Now, they showed a little bit further into how far the customization is really going to go. I think it was at 4309 here, yeah, in which we have different pieces such as like surfboards, floaties, a whole splash background by the looks of it here. or it looks like an emote because they have the character kind of laying down on the chair. So it's probably like a little bit of a emote area, and then some different auras or something like that around the character themselves to make them look very unique. So most of their monetization options here are going to be coming from more than likely customizing our characters, which I do like that aspect more than anything, because customizing is what makes everything awesome. If you guys have played Warframe, that game not only is a grind fest, but a lot of the players who end up playing it really do love it for the fashion as well. So if you have a ton of fashion options, you're obviously going to get people to either grind your game or either get people to really buy the game or buy the outfits in said game in order for them to have some fun with their friends as well. So I do enjoy having this as an option here and actually making this more of a monetization value, which is great. They also recently did some environment changes from what they ended up saying on the stream here. This was at 45 here, where they showed us a couple different things of just inside one of the towns here, which does look a lot better. It used to look more like and I gotta remember what that place was called, Bellabog, inside of HSR here. Now they've actually had some greenery around. They've changed up the town a little bit to make it lively, and I do love that as well. So it's pretty darn cool to actually see something like this that the company is starting to take seriously. Now, if a lot of you guys wanted to see more of the hack and slash type deal or see some of that gameplay here, we'll be showing that off in a different video, mainly because I want to make sure I have permission from either some of the content creators who are showing the gameplay, so I don't get, of course, striked on that, or either two, I want to be able to have my hands on the game itself. Now, the game does come out in like 4 days, so I might just be able to just go ahead and get the gameplay myself once it drops, and we'll do more of our gameplay analysis then, but we'll have to see how that go here. But this is what I'm really going to be paying attention to in the next coming days. Hopefully you guys are going to be here with me and looking at it as well. It's a pretty cool darn game here, and if you want a ton more info on it, you can go ahead and check out the website itself, which for some reason is not being responsive. It was kind of weird, but there it is. And they will actually tell you everything that you need to know here as well. So even your characters, I think I didn't mention this here, swap freely between the weapons. You are not bound between the weapons themselves here. They do have their signature weapon, of course, but you're not bound between these. So you can use a character and use different weapons for them as well. So it's kind of cool to actually see here. But without further ado, you guys, this is the video for Duet Night Abyss. Keep your eyes open for it if it does interest you, and we are going to be covering it a lot more. So until next time, everybody, thank y'all for watching, and peace out.